Biden is considering Russian financial sanctions or other retaliatory action in response to the SolarWinds hack.
Here's a summary of the article.
President-elect Joe Biden reportedly is considering sanctions or a retaliatory cyber attack as a rebuttal to Russia for a massive government hack revealed last week. Once in office, Biden may consider financial sanctions against Russia, according to Reuters, which cited unnamed sources close to the president-elect. Sources told Reuters that response would need to demonstrate strength, while being careful not to further escalate tensions between the U.S. and Russia. In a Thursday statement on Thursday, Biden had said his government would make the breach a top priority from its first day, but did not at the time name Russia as being responsible for the hack. On Friday, Mike Pompeo, Secretary of State, said Russia was pretty clearly behind the cyber attack. Representative Marcy Kaptur on Friday assigned blame to Russia for the hack, saying it was deeply troubling, especially given the ongoing presidential transition of power. She called for the U.S. to work with international allies to respond to Russia. A coordinated domestic response supported by international allies will echo loudly and send a clear signal to Russia and all adversaries that such acts of aggression will not be tolerated, said Kaptur in a statement.
This post received a score of 36,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The best retaliatory action is to go all in on renewables and sell the tech to allies. Russia's economy is fully dependent on oil. Two birds, one stone. Win without ever firing a bullet.
That would be pretty effective. With interest in renewables picking up speed, there is a lot of security benefit to invest in these technologies. After all, the last thing an army wants to do is be reliant on foreign resources, especially oil. That led to fateful decisions in many wars, the invasion of North Africa by the Nazis and Japan's blitz against Pearl Harbor during the Second World War, to name two examples. Domestically created renewables would enable the American war machine to operate without reliance on others, an all-American force that is supplied by American energy.
We are already self-sufficient, but agree with the point.
We're already self-sufficient has been at war to keep Saudi Arabian oil for decades.
The United States likes to maintain control around the world for a variety of reasons, not necessarily for solid resources like oil. The United States actually sells oil these days because we have a lot of it, have been greatly exaggerated. Not only did the United States reach a record-breaking 12.8 million barrels per day (BPD) of oil production in November, a new high watermark for the industry, the country achieved something yet more impressive. In the month of September, the United States exported more petroleum products than it imported. If verified in survey-collected monthly data, it would be the first time that the United States sold more petroleum than it purchased abroad since EIA records began in 1949.
Interesting. Allow me to correct myself. Has been at war to resell Saudi Arabian oil for decades.
I think a lot of it has to do with keeping oil trades in U.S. dollars.
Ding ding ding, petrodollar rules the world.
Probably the biggest reason Saddam didn't survive. He refused to sell oil for greenbacks.
Yeah, not letting the Russian government shit all over America without repercussions would be great. Seriously, fuck the Russian government. I can't wait until America's new president has no interest in coddling Putin's balls. Edit. I shouldn't have generalized an entire country, that was ignorant as hell of me. My apologies. I know there are tons of Russians that hate Putin, they just can't say it too loudly. I'm sorry.
There's still Turtle Man.
This is way underrated, then let's on. McConnell has a aluminum furnace being built in Ashland, KY, who the principal investor is the Russian company Rusal. New sanctions on Russia could freeze that whole thing. Edit. By means of any additional investment, McConnell has vested interest in ensuring no reprisals, edit, legislative or executive, by threats to not play ball with future bills by Democrats, thus holding up any of Biden's agenda on Russia. Edit. Thanks for everyone replying and pointing out things needing clarification.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.